This is the electric Imrat guitar. Some of the features that are unique to this instrument is it has scalloped fingerboard, jumbo frets, so that I again can get in and do some really nice pulling and phrasing as the way an Indian musician does. Can also play chords. And it also has the Chikari. Now on this I can also fret this top string to get nice chordal sounds too. One of the things that's different from this in the acoustic guitar was I needed something that I could go to gigs with and play concerts with without having to rely on a really good sound system and microphones. And I could also play in a band with drums, bass, and guitar. So I talked to Kim Schwartz, who's a luthier, about an electric guitar design, something that I could just pack in my guitar and go with. So some of the considerations we had, again, was should it be solid body or hollow body? Well, it was less expensive to do hollow body. He wound up using ash wood, a solid ash body, which is the same thing that's on a Telecaster. It's a very nice wood for resonate. It has nice resonating qualities and everything. So I went to Imrat and I said, look, I'm going to get an electric one made, and this is what I need, you know. So we started working on that. One of the things that I needed was a Javari bridge that didn't wear down as quickly as the acoustic one, so Kim came up with an epoxy type of design that the strings buzz against. Because I did not have movable frets, I needed something that would last a long time, and then I would file accordingly the intonation to get the proper amount of buzz according to Imrat Khan's specifications. Again, we have the flower of India, which is the magnolia. Strings harping out over the top for access. There's a Javari here on the strings, so they buzz nicely. You know, you get a nice little. And I can shadow melodies like that. You can hear they resonate very nicely for an electric solid body. The electronics are Bartolini. Kim had them made especially for this instrument. So Bartolini came up with a nice design that would actually pick up the resonating qualities and the vibrational qualities of the Javari. There's also a Paisio underneath the bridge here. So I can really pick up the attacks on that if I need to. I wanted something that would give me mid-range boost, so I have a switch here that gives me 3 levels of mid-range boost. And here's the mid-range boost thing, so I can go low, mid, mid, and high mid. Just another variable flexibility, and I got bass and tone control here. This is the control for the magnetic pickup, where I can go all the way to the Paisio pickup back here, or a blend anywhere in between, so it's variable. That's what my other guitar had, and I wanted that feature in it. What else? That's about it on this one. Again, you know, it's a very functional design, and this is my main axe that I use for playing a lot. A little note aside on Imrat Khan is that he was George Harrison's first sitar teacher, and his influence in Western music has been pretty big. His son even taught Stuart Copeland of the Police tablas at one point when he was in London. But George Harrison, you know, came to Imrat through Brian Jones, and so Brian Jones said, hey, Brian Jones was with the Rolling Stones. He's actually started the band, and told Harrison, hey, look, why don't you come on over and meet my teacher? And so from there, George started studying with Imrat Khan. And perhaps you've heard... or the Rolling Stones tune, Paint It Black. Those were probably directly influenced with his studies with their studies with Indian music, and probably with Imrat Khan. At that time, he was very popular in Europe. One of the most highest-selling musicians in Europe as far as concerts. And I don't know if anybody's interested or has heard of Shakti, but his concerts probably John McLaughlin and Zakir Hussain started Shakti, and Imrat was at Zakir Hussein's birth. So, their family ties go back pretty deep, but they were probably checking out his concerts and got the concept for Shakti from that. But if you ever get a chance listening to those, they were pretty amazing. This is an aside note, by the way. So, also I use this finger oil, which is what sitar musicians use, and I use it to grease my fingers. So it's a special blend that I use of oil, massage oils, and I also have it scented because I like that. And it allows me to really glide with minimum noise. And very critical for playing horizontally on the instrument. So that is that.